Hello, everyone. Good day to you all. Hi, I hope happy Sunday to you all and happy new month. Aha. Today is a blessed day. I can't forget today. Aha. That reminds me, 4th of February, a special day in my life. One of the special things. I hope you all are good. I hope you are doing well. Because as for me, I thank God for the gift of life, because He's so faithful that He never disappoints His own. So I'm forever grateful for that. I'm forever grateful. So how are you all doing? Today is a beautiful day. I'm forever grateful to God for His love and kindness towards us, for the gift of life, for good health, sound mind, and everything. Every damn thing. We are grateful. I'm grateful. So today is one of our weekly broadcasts. It's high time I change this my hands. Anyway, let me not take your time. I'm sorry about that. At times I can't control the hands. Like I'm like fiam. It makes but let's see what we can do today. Let me see if I can handcuff it. So we can flow. So today we are going to be discussing something that really helped me in my life, personal life, and the way I designed a simple life for myself. And that is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Which I know the same thing happens to you. Yeah, I know that, because as you live the life, you feel more happy. You're like, oh, I never knew this is like this. So today I'm going to be giving you 3 points, 3 simple steps that really helped me to live a simple and happy life. You see, this is the best thing I've ever done for myself, and I'm here to share it to share it with you, so you can, at least, I know if it's worked for me, it will work for you, because these things are like a foundation of the life I live. And this has been of help to me, that it helped me even in my self-esteem, even in my confidence, because these things are the things that make you wow. You know, you don't let people talk down on you. And so I'm going to be giving you 3 points, and the point I listed, because I have these things, there are more of them, but these three things helps me to be able to design this simple life for myself, and is working perfectly for me. Perfectly. So let me use this opportunity again to welcome anyone who are in this broadcast. Welcome to this broadcast, and without wasting much of your time, let's move into the video without delay. The way I design my life, the simplest life, is I defined my goals, like my life goals. How it all started, it started when I was young. You know, like we talk about there was a video I made about low self-esteem, how those things. I just said a bit there, because those things are also parts of the problems why most people are having this low self-esteem of a thing. So this particular aspect, like I said, all this started when I was young. So how do we design our life? We design our lives based on how the environment helps us to shape it. But I personally designed it not based on how. Hi, thank you for joining the broadcast, and please remember to like and share the video so that others can be able to join this live broadcast. We will not be long, we will not be up to 1 hour this time. So like I was saying, this started, like the first one I'm describing here, I'm trying to get you to understand, is the defining your goal. The environment helps us to design our goal. And when you are in an environment that brings you down, that doesn't value you, that doesn't see you as anything, it will be difficult for you to go through. You can't even regard yourself. You won't see yourself as anything. So I grew up in such an area as well, where what you say doesn't matter. So it's like you have no opinion of your own. But still, I pay forward. Like seriously, I found my way into what I want. I have seen sadness, when you feel rejected, when people try to tell you you are nothing. So I first of all asked myself, why am I here? That was the first question I started asking myself. Why am I here? Why am I in this particular environment? Why am I in this particular family? Why am I in this so group? I do ask myself this question because when you start asking questions, answers will start coming. So all these things now began to shape me into the life that I wanted for myself. So because I am the kind, I question everything. There is absolutely nothing that happens to me I don't question. I don't question people but myself. I question these things within me and start asking myself those questions. Why am I here? Why did God created me? Why in fact am I even in this? Because when you see yourself, when you see people around you reject you when you are young, it's not like, understand my point, when you are very young and you feel rejected, people around you doesn't see you as part of them. How do you feel? Because these things are what shape us into who we want to be, who we program ourselves to be. So I started defining what I want, my goals. And until I started growing up to the extent I started becoming a woman in my adolescent age and through my adult age. So whenever I am around my aunties, whenever my aunties are there, one of my aunties will be telling me, and the abroad husband will be coming for me. She will be making it as a joke. So, but now, I'm the kind that doesn't crave for big things. I crave, but not solely because it's big thing. No, I only crave for anything big if it's what I want. So all the time my auntie will be saying these things, and to be honest with you, this was never in my agenda. I have never thought in my whole life that I will marry someone from abroad. Again, I keep asking myself a question anyway. Because like I told you, I ask myself so many questions that I don't even have answers to. But as I move on to my daily life, the Lord will keep revealing things to me. So, but still, as young as I wasn't able to, understand the meaning of those things. I wasn't able to understand the meaning of those things. So, I first of all, when my auntie do make that joke, like crack those jokes, my mom will be there, everybody will be there, and we'll all laugh through it. But to be honest, within me, it's not what I want. So I said to myself, when it comes to husband, I asked myself, what kind of husband would you like to have? So I started asking myself, what kind of family, if you have the kind of husband for instance, because like I said, I asked myself, what kind of husband will I like to have? And I think through these things. So I started asking myself, okay, if you have a husband that does this and does that, how will your life look like? These things are the things I imagine. I ask myself. So then, then the next thing that happened, when I got the idea of the kind of man I want, I moved towards what kind of family would you like to have? And now I started thinking, what kind of family will I have? So that one took me a kind of time, until one day I was working in First Bank of Nigeria, one back in Nigeria, once popular. I was working in this bank, and I went to a colleague's office, a good friend of mine. So we do have fun. So when I'm less busy, I go to the office, and I went there. As I went, we are just having some fun and cracking jokes, and some people just walked into his office. They came to see him. So I was there, and I looked at these people. They are like a family. And I saw a man and a woman, and I saw two children, two boys and two girls, I think so. Then I looked at them very well. I don't know what attracted me to looking at them, because I don't normally look at people, strangers, when they come to someone's office, not my own office. So, and I'm like, I looked at them, and I noticed the girls look like their mom, and the boys look like their dad. So the next thing I did was, I said, I love this family. That was what came to my mind. I love this family. I just saw them and just have this bond. I can't really explain, but I fell in love with these people. I didn't talk to them, I didn't know them, but I fell in love with these people. So I said, wow. Thanks for joining in. So, in case you are joining, please, we are talking about how I designed a simple life for myself. How it was the best choice I made for myself. So that is what I'm discussing, and I'm on the first step, that is define your goals. That's what I'm still explaining before you join in. So that was it. I saw this family and I fell in love with this family. So as I fell in love with this family, I loved children, the way just the way they are, the husband and the wife. So I'm like, oh. So I feel so overjoyed that day. And I went home. I started saying, no, I will have this kind of family. This is the kind of family I want to have. That was where the idea came. So I gave myself, okay, I'll be having 2 boys and 2 girls. Then this whole thing started. I started watching families, because I used to go to one of my aunties that have children. So I started seeing, because she has a male child first, I see the way she struggles with the house chores and other things. So, and the children are still young anyway. But then I noticed that some other families who have boys as first child also struggle. It's like the wife, the mother suffer more. So I started asking myself, why are some having first, like the boys first child, they seem like they struggle much more. So I started asking this question, and I looked at myself because I'm the first child. So I'm like, okay, if I'm the first child and I'm a girl, I know I've been helping my mom in doing some house chores. So the question I started asking, oh, why is it like that? Does it mean the boys doesn't help the mother to do the chores? Because I know sometimes, I remember most times we help, especially me, I help my mom like to do some things, even though we have house help when we were growing up, until when the house help now went away. So she now went on her own, and I took up the position. So I started asking myself this question: why are people who have boys as a first child suffer? Like, it's not like they suffer, but they do a lot of hard work. No, I don't know if you like to suffer yourself to do much of the hard work in the house, how all the house chores. It's not easier to do the house chores, to be honest. It is not easy. Sometimes you'll be doing it, your head will be turning, but you keep doing it because that is your own responsibility. But at a time comes, the children will just help, in leasing you off. So now what happened was, as I tried to know the difference, I started praying about it. I said, if I'm going to get married to the man that I love, or the kind of man that I want, God, this is what I want. I want a girl child first. And I also want a girl child at the end. This was how I just programmed that area. Then, and this was just, I planned it this way. Then I started praying about it. So as I pray, the Lord revealed things. He keeps revealing these things to us. So then one day I noticed that there was this message I got, a gift. Someone just gave me a gift of a girl clothes in my revelation. So, and the person that gave me this gift was a fellow brother in my prayer group. So, and I said, what is the meaning of this? I know I've been praying for a girl child first, but maybe that's the answer. So that was how I did. So I planned the kind of family that I want. I programmed it in this way, and I prayed about it, because there is nothing I do here on earth I don't pray about. Whatsoever is happening, the way it goes, I know it's God that programmed it the way it's going. So that was exactly what I did, and I planned those things. Even anything, anywhere that I want, anything that I want, even the job I do, if it's something I know I cannot do, I don't go for it. No, I don't try to step in. All I do is just to, if I want to test the water, is a total different thing. I'll just go in and test it and see how it looks like. Because sometimes there are things we may think we need, we want, but we end up not getting it because this is what we think, and when we get it we feel sad about it because it's not exactly the way you see it is. So that's why sometimes I try even to test some things. If I design my life, like plan the goals, what do I want to achieve in life. If I want to do certain job, if I want to work, for instance, do a job, what kind of job would that be? You know, you ask yourself certain questions. Ask yourself, what do I want in life? I started mine with just this thing I listed. So the question here is, ask yourself, what do you want? If you're searching for a job, ask yourself, what kind of job will I be doing that will make me happy, that will make me not go more than beyond, like go beyond what I want, that thing that will give you the joy you want. So I started asking these questions and answers keep coming. When you start asking these questions, you know what you need. What type of, if you're a single girl and you are looking for a husband, or you're a single man, you are looking for a wife, what kind of wife would that be? Because if you don't start on time, I see a lot of marriage today in disaster because they never made this plan. So ask yourself, what kind of job are you looking for? Will this job sustain you till when you want? Or so you ask yourself these questions, and when you do, you see, I tell you, you will never regret the steps you took into this development, because you are developing a lot of things now. Nothing is just happening that way. No, you are now you are planning, you are programming your life the way it will look like, the way it will be. So what you need to do is to ask yourself, what kind, or you want to study. Don't just study because I heard, maybe some will tell you nursing is what is reigning now. A lot of people, if you're a nurse, you will make this money, you will make that money, you will make this money, because this is all I keep hearing, money, money, money. And I'm like, money doesn't buy happiness. Money, I've never heard or see anyone say money has bought them happiness. No. There are a lot of people who have the billions and billions of dollars, euros, pounds, naira, whatsoever currency you are using, but never have that happiness. So living a simple life and be happy for yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. So this was the part I started defining my goals. What will I want? If this is what I'm going to do, what kind of thing would that be? You understand? If you're about to start a new business, this business you are doing, is this business going to sustain you for a long time? You ask yourself this question. So without taking much of the time, let's move into the second one. Like I said, I have three steps I'm going to be giving you, the points you need to be paying attention to, because these things are so vital. The second one is, don't compare yourself to others, because for you to live a simple life, it is something that doesn't cost you. It gives me joy that this is something you can do freely without costing you anything. But the world we are living in today, the people has programmed the world to make it complicated for people to live a simple life. So I noticed that the way things are going, everybody wants to belong. Everybody wants to, feel like they can do that. They can. Simplicity is the best way to go. This is the best choice I have ever made for myself. I can never, I hardly regret these things, because I keep thanking the creator of the universe for the opportunity, So the point here is, don't compare yourself to another person out there. As we all see, social media has made everything difficult for some people. You see people craving to be on the top, craving to become the best, not best of themselves, but best among others. No, the best you can do is to become the best of yourself. Become better than the way you were yesterday, but not comparing yourself to others. This is the secret killer of so many. In fact, many people who have seen themselves in the condition they have met themselves, this is one of the things that have dealt with them, because they compare themselves to others and they end up doing what they don't want to do, all in the name of belonging, all in the name of being among those who are happening people all the time. But to be honest, you can be happening without going beyond or breaking the bank. A lot of things do happen today that a lot of people want to break the bank because they think it's all about those things. No, you can't live a simple life in that way. You will live a simple life and still have what you want and still purchase or buy whatsoever you desire, but let it be. You are doing it with your whole heart, and not just that, no one is pushing you into doing these things. You are doing it because you need it. You are doing this because it's what makes you happy that moment, not because that person has it, I need to get it. A lot of people are like that. Oh, I must get that thing she has. No, that's not the way to live a happy life. That's not the way to live a simple life. You want to live a simple life, just all you have to do is live on your own terms. Create rules for yourself. I put it rules because if you don't have boundaries, you might overstep some certain things. So give yourself some guidelines to follow, and you will see you will achieve what you want in life. So comparing another human being out there is waste of time and resources. Yeah, that's how I see it. Sometimes I see those things a lot. There are, to be honest, to be sincere, there are a lot of people who like to do copy. Copying is good, but when it comes to trying to compare yourself, that you can never be the same. I don't know how to explain this thing. The only thing here is this. It's very simple. When you start comparing yourself with someone else, why I say you are wasting your time and resources is that you don't even know what's saying for that person you are trying to compare yourself with. You don't even know if he or she has what it takes. You don't even know where he or she has gone to in order to be able to do those things they are doing, and you think it's all about what you see. You can just go to the market and just no. There are certain things that are happening under the sun. We do not have clue of how it's happening. So the point here is this: don't compare yourself to another out there, because you will end up wasting your resources, wasting your time, because a lot of people out there who have made others to look up to them in terms of ending up in the wrong path and later turning back. And the worst is that you that emulated the wrong part of it you will not be able to turn back, because it will be difficult for you. That's why sometimes when I see people who regret their actions, regret what they do, regret certain things, I said, you see, that is why it's never good to copy people. Just be yourself. If you like what someone did, good and fine, you can still do that thing, but in your own way. Not comparing, trying to do exact the same thing, or I don't really know how you are saying this, but the way I'm saying it is the way I'm explaining it. So for me, it's a waste of time comparing yourself to another person out there. It's a waste of time. Do not compare yourself to another. Do not compare yourself to others, because it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth the time. As for you, designing a simple life for yourself and letting it be the best decision you made for yourself, it's worth it. So the thing here is this: just see it as a waste of time and effort. That's what it is. So the third point I'm going into is meditation. I don't really know how to put this, but this is reality. We do not have time for ourselves. We don't have time to meditate. I do not know why, but this is the greatest thing you can do for yourself. Just bring out time every day. If it is 30 minutes, if it is 15 minutes, just give it to yourself. Go to a room that you can't be disturbed. Even if you're going to be disturbed, if you know how you can just do it. Go to a room, stay there, off the light, close your eyes. I know when we close our eyes when meditating, those things will start coming. The bills you will pay will start, everything, all the problem will start rolling. It's normal, it's natural. At the beginning, it's natural, but with time it will no longer be so. So going into your room and start meditating will be the best thing you do for yourself, because that is the beginning of your what? Of your progress. That is the beginning of living a simple life. You see, the universe function in this way, that when you give, you have a spirit, and there are other spirits out there. Holy Spirit, not evil, the evil one. No, I'm talking of the Holy Spirits out there. We start, giving you the things you need. But you have to give them the time and tell them you are ready. You are ready, and you start meditating. Just be there. When those things come, don't mind it, like ignore it. When those worries, maybe the bills you will pay, the sick people everywhere or whatsoever, because at times when you start doing these things, you start remembering words that people spoke to you. I'm just trying to let you know that when you do these things, the right thoughts will come at the right time. But do not use because of what is coming. Maybe you are there closing your eyes, and all you started seeing was your problem hovering around, and you feel like to rise up and go and do something. No, that's just a trap. Don't do it. All you have to do, just be there. Time yourself, because this is crucial. Give yourself real timing. If you know the time you want to stay, if you want to stay like, let's say 15 minutes, all you have to do is just be there and know the time you are going. You see, sometimes you will not even know yourself anymore, and you start seeing things, and as you're seeing it, the universe are doing theirs. That's the most important thing. As you give the spirit the opportunity to communicate with you, you start seeing things and way forward in your life. You see, those things you saw before will now become a stepping stone, because you no longer bother about those things. Those things will be sought out. That is how this functions. Meditation is another thing I did that helped me a lot. Although I started it lately, but this helped me a lot, because there are times, to be honest with you, there are times I'll be hurrying, doing this, doing that. I want to do this, I want to do that, and the next thing I'll see is, at the end, I will not do everything, and I will be burst out. Like I'm like tired, I'm off, and I will say, okay, since this is like this, how do I go about it? Until I started meditating. And I started meditating, I saw that's the best thing I did for myself, the best decision I made for myself. Things started flowing the way I want it to flow. And I know you can do this too. You can do this. You can meditate for 5 minutes. But if you want to get a good result when meditating, all you have to do is just as simple as ABCD. 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Just be there. Give your creator your body and soul. Give him everything, even that time. Sacrifice that 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Just if you can be doing it every day, good and perfect for you. Because I know these things will work wonders. You know, some people will be telling, and as you are doing it, if you are already seeing these negative things, just start using this positive affirmations. Start telling yourself, oh, I'm here to meditate, and I will meditate. You know, when we start giving ourselves the positive affirmations, these things will start being in place as we say them. We may not see the effect instantly, but with time, you no longer realize, oh, you have already slept off, or you have already, and when you wake up, you feel, oh, really? You remember every damn thing you saw. Sometimes you'll be like, wow, really? Because you'll be shocked at what you see. So these 3 points are the ones I can list in this live video, because I don't want this video to be long. I don't want it to be too long. And I said, let me, share this. I will be posting some videos on YouTube. Already I have some videos I made in the past. I have some videos I made, not just in the past, even some I made. And Tonya, how are you? I hope you're good, and the family. I'm sorry, for where see me now, see me call, no verse. I hope you all are good. I hope you all are good. So that is it, and this is the way I helped to simplify my life, and it helped me a lot, and I know you can do the same, because this is the only. There are other ones as well. I'll be posting a video where I made a full video anyway about this. Yeah. So there is a full video I'll be posting on YouTube on Tuesday, because that is when I post. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays every week. So that is it. Another thing again is, like I said, I run, which I run live videos every Sundays. I've not made up my mind based on the weekly live stream, in as much as I want, but there are other things I need to tackle. Like I couldn't post any video on Friday, because there are so many things I need to sort out. So that's the thing. These 3 tips will help you. These 3 steps I took, because that was the defining of the goal. In wrapping up, the defining of the goal is the foundation of living a simple life. You ask yourself, what do you want? Because I know that when you ask yourself what you want, you will get the answer. It's certain. You will definitely get the answer. So I do ask myself, what do I want from this or that? As I make this live stream, I did not just start making it because I want to share my own and contribute in my own little way. And we are all unique. Your opinion might be different from mine. Yours, we might have the same opinion but in different way. So that's the thing that makes me, I'm always happy to, share my ideas, because I know there might be one person there that I know there is one person this video is made for. I know this video is made for you watching this. So we, in the world we are living today, we are finding it difficult to live a simple life because we want to belong. Happening things here and there, we want to belong. It's good to belong in wherever you are, in the community you are, in the anywhere you find yourself. But please do not do it at the expense of going against your own will and your own self. This is the beginning of your sickness. A lot of people are sick today, but they don't know why, what is causing their sickness, because they subdue their own feelings and try to, impress someone out there, impress friends, to tell the friends, I can belong, I can do it. Nothing, I can. No one says you cannot, you can. But how do you feel inner? Because a lot of us goes out, do all these things and live this life we want, hey. But when we come in, we become the shadow of ourselves. We can't even be proud of our own selves. We feel so ashamed of what we have done out. Whereas you are not supposed to. Which, if really you did it with your whole heart, you are not supposed to. You see? So that's the reason why I don't like to see you living in, especially when I see people in regret, living in regret. It pains me because I'm like, why didn't you question things before? Any step that I want to make today, I question everything. Not just questioning because I feel like I can ask any question. No. When I question, I expect an answer. And I wait for the answer. Apart from that, when I question, I listen to my feelings. What is my feeling telling me? Forget about physical feeling. What I mean from the inside, the real you. What is that feeling inside telling you? So, because that is the foundation of everything. What is the plan? Define your goals. Do not copy or, how do I put it, compare yourself to others. And the third one, meditation. These things are the key to live a simple life if you want to. If you want to. All these things depends on, do you want to do that? If you really want to live it, then start small. Start doing these things little by little. You must not become perfect overnight, no. So this is all I have for you in this video. And I hope this video helps someone out there, help you watching this video. I know this video is meant for someone out there. And I hope it helps you, serve you well. If there is any other thing maybe you want to ask or you want to contribute, maybe I didn't add, feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below, because there are people who will be watching this video after now, and they will also want to learn also from the comment section. So they will read through your own contributions and it will help them in their own lives. In that same way, you are contributing to helping the souls around you to become to become the best version of themselves. So thank you for staying to the end of this video. There'll be a big video popping out. Those watching on YouTube, I encourage you to watch it because it's a related video to this. Not the same video, but another video of this kind that you will love. So thank you for staying to the end of this video. I really do appreciate, and have a wonderful February and wonderful week. This week is blessed. Yeah, that I know. It's perfectly blessed. And like I said, today is the day. I don't forget this day. Anyway, I wanted to say it at the beginning, so let me say it now. Today marks the day I started working at First Bank. Yeah. A beautiful day. A glorious day. I never forgot that. Yeah. So thank you for staying to the end of this video. I'll be seeing you in my... I'm here, not anytime. I'm here all the time. Thank you. Take it. And happy Valentine in advance. Because this is the month of Valentine. Month of love. Celebrate it hard. If you know how you can, celebrate it, please do it. Even if it's you're not celebrating with anyone, celebrate with yourself. In love with yourself. That's the secret. That's the secret of happiness and success. You want to achieve anything in this world, ooh la la la, start from yourself and you get everything done. So thank you, and see you later.